Hey, what's up everybody, Adventure Boy here, and today we're going to be having my reading your comments / Q&A day. And I'm sorry, I know I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I don't like to really cluster my videos together. I like to spread it out throughout the week, so it keeps you guys kind of tuned in, but waiting at the same time. It keeps you guys anticipating the next upload, and it doesn't come all together at once, because if I do it all at once, I might not be able to do it. I might not be able to keep it consistent like that, so I like to spread it out through the week. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to get on to the first question. Alright, so the color, so the first question is by Chris Firebike, and he asked, what is my favorite color and why? My favorite color is blue, and my favorite color is blue because it always had that very appealing look to my eye. I always think of the ocean, which is a very calm and relaxing place, and whenever I think of the ocean, I usually think of a beach. Not only that, also for me, the blue always had the meaning of strength and loyalty, and I don't know why it has that, but I've always just seen blue as representing leadership, loyalty, and just having strength. And that's why I love the color so much, and it's very appealing. I love the color blue, and it's very nice to my eye. So thanks. Good. All right. And the second question is by my cousin Goalie Shy, and she asked, who is my favorite cousin? And I got a very good answer for that, and it's that none of my cousins are my favorite cousin. You guys are all my favorite cousin. I do not pick favorites. I love you all equally, and I don't have favorites. I don't do that. Sports Player 109 asked, what is my middle name? If I have a middle name, and do I have a middle name, and what is it? Okay, so my middle name is Wayne. And actually, in fact, this channel was going to be named X Wayne HD Productions, which the X standing for my first name, Xander, and then my middle name, Wayne, and it's just going to be called X Wayne Productions, X Wayne HD Productions. But I figured, I kind of didn't want to do that. I wanted to just do a different name, which is how I got Adventure Boy. So yeah, thanks for asking that question. It's a very good question, and I want to move on to the next. Ice Joy says he just subscribed to the channel and he thinks it's awesome. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. I hope you check out more of my videos, Ice Joy. And he also said, and the floor is lava. Oh shit! Well, burn me alive, Ice Joy. Thanks for the question. Sapphire 301 asked me, which do I like better, peanut butter or jelly? And I got one answer for that, and it's that jelly. I love jelly more. However, peanut butter is better and has a lot more protein, so I love to take that actually. And but I like jelly because it does taste better. But health-wise, I'd say healthy-wise, peanut butter is better. Thanks for the question. All right, UFC Wannabe 91 asked, how do I come up with the ideas for my videos, and which do I like best for videos? Comedy, action, or drama? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the first one, and it is that I come up with ideas really just, most of the time, I'd say half of them are actually from my dreams. I actually get a lot of ideas from my dreams, and also, not only that, but I also think a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking and thinking and thinking, and I usually, sometimes if I can't get an idea, I usually walk around my house, pace around, and look at objects and try to think of how could I turn that into an idea? Or sometimes I go out watching videos from my favorite YouTubers and look at their videos and see, maybe I should do that. I take inspiration and I make it to my own. I take influence and I create it into my own thing. That was a very good question. And now to the second part of your question. Action, comedy, or drama? I'd say out of those three, I love to see action. And I love to hear comedy. Comedy, I like to mix them too. I like to mix comedy with action, and I'd say my absolute favorite genre is adventure. That's why I named this channel Adventure Boy. Part of the word is adventures. Crazy8 Animation asked, who is my favorite YouTuber? Speaking of favorite YouTubers, my favorite YouTuber is, I have a bunch. I like Good Mythical Morning, I like Corridor, which is, they do kind of similar videos to me, except they're way more action-packed and way more professional. And, let's see, what else channels I like. What is the other channel that I like? Oh yeah, I also like the Odd Ones Out, which he does story time videos, which is pretty cool. He animates too. And I also like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Those are my favorite gamers. So I know there's kind of a bunch of YouTubers out there that I just said. There's like 5 YouTubers, but I'd say all 5 of those are kind of like my favorite. But if I had to absolutely pick one favorite, it'd probably be Good Mythical Morning. And also, will I make another show? Yes. In fact, I do plan on making another show, which is called Tankers. And I'll tell you guys more about that in another video, but it's called Tankers. I also plan on making a live action show called The Adventure Boy Show. You know, I was going to make the Adventure Boy movie about like a year ago, so maybe I'll redeem that hype with making an Adventure Boy show. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Very good question. On to the next one. My very good friend Glozo asked, what are my plans for high school? And will I be going to college? And will I be taking acting classes in high school? And my answer is, I will be taking acting classes if wrestling is an after-school activity. If I can choose to have wrestling during school and have it be the class that I like, the extra hour, the one that I pick, then I'll have wrestling be that. But if wrestling's an after school, then I'll take acting class. And my plans for high school is to really just keep doing work, do wrestling, be successful in that, and if I can, take acting classes too. And yes, I will be going to college if I get a scholarship or have enough money to. So, good question. Thanks for asking. Turtle Monster 2099 asked, what is my favorite animal? And I have 2 favorites. One is the silverback gorilla. I love silverback gorillas. And the second is horses. I really like horses and silverback gorillas. Those are my 2 favorite animals. And I really like the silverback gorilla because they're really strong, healthy, and they're really peaceful animals. And also horses, they're really hardworking, don't stop, and no, I just really like those animals. So, good question. Ice Joyce, yes, another question. You're lucky, man. You get 2. Get 2. No, that's cool, man. But anyway, so yes, what made me come up with the idea to name the channel Adventure Boy? And that's a really good question. Actually, what made me think of it is obviously mainly adventure. I'm a very adventurous and exploring person. I like to adventure and explore new stuff. That's why I do like so many stuff. That's why I like MMA, UFC, filmmaking, acting, animating. I love doing all that because I love to explore new things. I love to do a bunch of things at the same time. But at the same time, it's really hard to do that, and it can be really hard for me. But that's what happens when you have a hyperactive mind like mine. And but I know I can do it because I put a lot of work into it. I work very hard. But anyways, aside from that, I'm adventurous, so I picked that for the name. Also, if you guys know the movie Ace Ventura, that inspired the Ventura part, and Adventure obviously being the number 1, that's the main part of the name, and then Ventura, and also third reason is I just wanted it to kind of be my own name, instead of having it be Adventure, Adventura. I'd say those 2 last reasons is what inspired it to be Ventura instead of Venture, because I felt like it should be, you know, something. It should be the own word that I made, and has my definition to it. Like it should be a special word for me. And boy, obviously, because I'm a little boy, 14-year-old boy. Nice, good question. And also, do I speak any other language? In fact, yes, I do speak other languages. However, not fully. I know how to speak German and Chinese, but like only like 5 to 10% of the language. I don't know how to speak like full on. I don't even think I could really have a good conversation in German or Chinese, but I know a little bit of it more than any other language. So, and I can show you guys some right now.
Hello, we is your denim tag, which means hi, how's your day going? Sorry, I'm a little rusty. I haven't practiced it. I haven't been consistent with it. I usually use a Google Translator to help teach me this stuff, so I kind of teach myself manually on this. And now I'm gonna do one in Chinese. Alright, ni hao ma, which means hi, how are you? And those are just 2 sentences I know in German and Chinese. I'm still learning. I still don't know a whole lot of it, but that's a little sample of my German and Chinese. Good question. Well, thanks guys for the questions. These were all very nice and good questions. I had more questions, but that's okay. I'm very grateful that I got this much questions, and they're all very good and very great. I loved all the questions you guys asked, and this was very fun to make. And sorry about the background. I know it's a little bit bland. I tried putting a little bit of stuff here to make it less bland, and
I don't know, I'm still trying to find out a good vlogging spot for my vlog video so it doesn't look so plain and boring. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for the questions. And have a good day, and don't forget, adventure awaits, adventurers. Bye-bye.